Welcome to quad tutorial number 10. This one should be short and sweet. Go ahead and get that marker board, marker and wipe if you don't have it already. So what we're going to notice with these two problems we're going to be focusing on, the only thing that we're going to do that's new, and it's not really new, is just bring everything over to the left side. I guess the new thing is that when we bring things over in linear equations, we just do it one at a time. Here, we can bring both of them over at the same time. Are you guys okay with doing that? It's like I'm going to subtract 8x from both sides and add 15 to both sides. Ooh, looks kind of messy when I write it that way. Another way to think about it is instead of having to write what I'm doing underneath, I'm just saying, hey, I'm bringing that 8x over by subtracting it on both sides. I'm bringing that negative 15 over by adding it to both sides. And what's left on the other side? Absolutely nothing. If you didn't like that, you can take your time and bring over the 8x and then write what you have, and then bring over the minus 15 and write what you have. But hoping that you can do both at the same time. Because now once you do, it's like, oh, this is one of those easy problems we can factor, right? Two numbers that multiply to equal 15 and add to equal negative 8. Let's see, how about negative 3 and negative 5? Are you feeling like you could do these in your sleep? Maybe you are doing these in your sleep because we've done so many of them. So either x is 3 or x is 5. But what's the new thing about this lesson? We can bring over the terms if they're on the right side so that we can bring them over, because we cannot factor until we've got a 0 on one side of the equation. All right, you know what to do. Go ahead and switch to your marker board, pause, and come on back. Okay, so hopefully you brought over the 6x by subtracting it on both sides. Same thing with the 16. You thought of two things that multiplied together to give me a negative 16, but add up to negative 6. So that would be what? Negative 8 and positive 2. And you're probably getting tired of writing this all out. You probably have figured out a shortcut. But I'm going to write it all out. And there you go. All right, one more. I told you it was going to be short and sweet. Let's bring over that plus 30. This one actually looks, oops, forgot the x, is a little easier than the first one. So once again, two numbers that multiply to equal 30, but add up to equal 13. 10 and 3. Use that multiplicative property of 0, solve the equations, and we get x is equal to negative 10 and x is equal to negative 3. All right, I don't think I have you doing very much practice on this because I don't think you need to. Go ahead, though, and just do it on the marker board. Pause real quick, and come on back. All right, so hopefully you got x is equal to negative 2 and x is equal to negative 6. And I believe that's our last one. All right, go get them. I will see you back for tutorial number 11.